third time, but I just keep getting interrupted. My last caption was, damn, my hair's sticking up. I didn't care, man. My last caption was what I would tell 20-year-old me, right? I want to scratch that. I want to start off and say what I would tell 11-year-old me, because that's when a lot of stuff in my life start going like weird, right? I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna explain to y'all what I mean when I say my life start getting weird. But first thing first, what I'm gonna tell 11-year-old me is, bro, you strong, but you still a kid, right? Being 11 and just being a male, and then on top of that, being a black male, you gonna feel like you got the world against you, depending on what kind of environment and situation you coming from, right? And it's fine. Me, what I'm trying to teach my son, something that I never used to be able to do, is talk to people about how I'm feeling. I mean, I'm happy my son got the luxury to be able to come and talk to me, which I never had, because I never had parents, right? So for instance, when things go wrong, I think it's always normal. I tell myself, man, that's just normal. That's just how it go. That's just the life I was living. I deserve that. I'm a thug. I'm rugged. And it's 11 years old, me saying this, right? But that ain't true. Only thing I did was isolate myself. I always been a firm believer of isolation brings elevation, even being 11. But not all the time. Sometimes we need a team, right? Sometimes we need people behind us. And me being, like I said, 11 years old and me having that mindset where, oh, I could do everything on my own, or this happened to me because I'm a hood baby, or this happened to me because that's just how it's supposed to go. It happened to everybody. That ain't true. A lot of people I know, we all facing like some type of trauma, right? And it's kind of weird because that same trauma that we be facing, it almost puts you in a negative state and make you think, damn, I just deserve this. I deserve that. Or one thing that's going to get you, if you younger and you listening to this, you don't have to be 11. You can be any age. If you're younger than me, don't ever let yourself down by believing that a situation is normal. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Put yourself in somebody who's more fortunate, who live in a beautiful neighborhood, who live in a mansion. Put yourself in their shoes and ask yourself, say, if they went through this, would that be normal? Would that be okay? And you'll get that real answer. It's not. A lot of people, I know me, all my life, I've been just saying to myself, man, I'm a thug, man. I take that. I'm gonna take that. It's cool, it's whatever. But it ain't cool because what happened is sometimes not sometimes, all the time, it's guaranteed. That stuff gonna bottle up in you, right? You're gonna start losing friends. You're gonna start losing family. You're gonna think you're developing this alpha mindset where, I said it the other day. Somebody said something to me and I said this the other day. I was like, man, I can't be in a room with them people. I don't get along. All right, I was speaking to a girl that I know. She got her master's in psychology, right? And I just be vetting. And she said something. I said to myself, man, I'm not like that, man. I tear them niggas alive. I can't be in a room with them type of dudes. I'm a barbarian. Not knowing that's fucking pain that I'm speaking. That's hurt. That's not the way to think, right? Oh, I'm a barbarian. Man, you need a team sometimes. Not all the time. I mean, most of the time, you need a team. And living through a lot of trauma growing up and just telling yourself, man, I deserve that, or I'm a thug. One thing, a lot of people psych themselves up and lie to themselves, and they say, oh, God give his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. That is not true at all. You playing yourself. You actually belittling yourself. You putting yourself down so much and telling your mind subconsciously that you don't deserve better. So when things happen bad, instead of saying God put his soldiers through the toughest battles, try to understand what's going on and ask yourself how you could fix that and how you could bring yourself closure. Don't be afraid, y'all. I'm speaking from y'all from past experience. From, like I said, I probably had the hardest life since 11. I had a hard life since 11, right? No mom. I had a dad, but he went to work every morning at like He'll be up at 5 o'clock, be out the house by 5:36. I don't see dude and probably till like 12 at night, right? I'm probably just getting in. He be just getting in. So I had a hard life, right? But one thing I'm gonna say from that experience is don't be afraid. It's gonna sound weird. Don't be afraid to hug yourself. What I mean by that, if you feeling like somebody did you wrong or a situation was wrong for you, don't be that person saying, oh, God giving his battles to toughest soldiers. That is like a complete mind fuck. You manipulating yourself. You telling your brain, hey, bitch, you don't deserve nothing better, and that's all you deserve. So don't do that to yourself. God don't give his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. Nah, he give it to the ones that feel like they ain't shit to themselves. So like I said, don't be afraid to give yourself a hug. Don't be afraid to be, you know how they say, oh, don't feel sorry for yourself. Who gonna do it for you? If you don't feel sorry for yourself, start that at a young age. Learn to feel sorry for yourself. Don't make excuses for yourself. Learn how to take accountability for the things you do, right? Don't make excuses, but feel sorry for yourself. Give yourself a hug. Tell yourself, because if ain't nobody else doing it, hug yourself and say, hey, you got this. Man, woman, whoever you are, you got this. You doing a good job. Because ain't nobody else telling you. And you know what? If you ain't hearing that reassurance, even if it's just from yourself, you're going to be fucked in the mind in the long run. You're going to look at everybody like they all trying to hurt you at all times. Like me. Like right now, my best image I feel like right now that describe me, I love it. I don't know why, but recently I've been just like thinking about the caterpillar and the butterfly, right? And I don't got no tattoos, and that's what I kind of want to get tattooed, right? Because I think the symbol of the metamorphosis, right? That's what I'm going through right now. I was just that person where I'd be like, man, I deserve that, or I'm a big old gangster. I could take that, and that ain't right. That ain't true at all. I really psych myself up, and I fuck myself in the mind so hard, telling myself that, oh, God giving his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. That is not true. You are literally stomping on yourself. You stomping on yourself, you shitting on yourself. And like I said, I came into this with a mindset where like I could be sitting in this room and it could be 3 dudes over there talking, chilling, laughing. You know what my mind gonna say? Well, them bitch ass niggas, I'll take all 3 of them. Or what y'all laughing at? Y'all trying to be funny. I'll kill all 3. And I genuinely was meaning it. Like I would rip these niggas' esophagus out their throat, right? But I had to ask myself where that's coming from. Why you so angry? Why you can't keep friends? Why you feel like you don't deserve to be in certain settings with other people? That's because I've been putting myself down subconsciously for so long. I've been telling myself, hey bro, that's just how it is. That's just the way the dice roll. That's just, you know, and that ain't true. Don't be afraid to give yourself a hug. Don't be afraid to tell yourself, hey bro, you doing good, because you need that reassurance for real. It's gonna fuck you in the long run. In relationships, friendships, it's gonna fuck you in the long run. Man, I done been in relationships where, and I think it's also with my mom, like shit to do with my mom, but people done fucked me over so much and I accepted it. I never had a conversation with myself and said, hey bro, you don't deserve that. People fuck me over so much, right? That I almost don't trust shit, right? And I'm being blunt with y'all. When I start swearing up here, I'm being blunt. That's from my heart. Everything from my heart when I start swearing. So people don't fuck me over so much that I genuinely don't trust shit. I could be in a relationship with somebody for 10, 20 years and probably never trust that person, right? Because in the back of my mind, I done programmed myself to say, hey bro, subconsciously, you deserve less. Ain't nobody was there to be like, oh, bro, you doing a good job. And like, look, you hear me? I'm about to say it right now. And I don't think I did deserve that. Why? Because we all human. We all human. But I wanted to say that. That's what I want to tell myself. And I want to tell y'all, bro, don't be afraid to give yourself a hug. Don't be acting like, you know, people like to throw that in your face. Oh, you throwing yourself a pity party. Fuck it. Who gonna throw it for me? I brought all this fucking decorations here, bitch. Yes, it's a pity party. I brought this decorations. You ain't throwing it for me. Somebody got to do it. And I'm really speaking to the ones that be alone out here, the lone wolves. I don't even got that photo no more. Let me show y'all. If I got it, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm speaking to the lone wolves, the ones that really don't have people, and the ones that just be putting it all on themselves and just thinking to themselves, yeah, this just how it's supposed to go. That ain't how it's supposed to go at all. That ain't it. Look, this photo right here. I always said to myself, why the fuck I resonate with this photo so much. You see what that say? The lone wolf, right? If you actually see the photo and you can make out what it is, it's me, right? In the background, back there. And this is what's supposed to be a dead body, right? As me killing the old me. I genuinely felt like the lone wolf, right? Let me see if I can get that clear. That's me in a dark shadow. And this photo wasn't meant to be taken. I was doing a video for YouTube and I was just needing a thumbnail. But the way it came out, as soon as I seen that photo, I said, damn, that's me, that's my life. That's me, that's the dead me right there. And that's the person who's been haunting me all this time, myself, right? Because I'm over here thinking, damn, if everybody else saying I deserve that shit, or nobody else thinking, oh, get this dude a high five or get that man a hug and tell him things gonna be all right, why the fuck I'm telling myself that? You know why I'm telling myself that? Because it's me. At the end of the day, when this person sleep and I'm awake and I'm going through whatever I'm going through, it don't matter what this person think. So if you think I shouldn't be giving myself a pity party, leave the party. You wasn't even invited. But it do fuck you up. It give you a, if you younger than me, I'm telling you this right now, not feeling sorry for yourself, it gives you a devilish mentality, a demon mentality. And that's where a lot of us go wrong in the hoods. That's why we got a lot of murders, a lot of black men, black guys, black boys feel like nobody can control them. Why? Because bitch, ain't nobody been controlling me. I've been controlling myself this whole time. When something go wrong, I've been the one saying, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you good, get up. So I say all that to say, feel sorry for yourself, yo. Don't let nobody determine how you should feel for yourself. Don't let nobody say, oh, you feeling bad. You got to, because it's going to haunt you in the long run. That's probably the only reason why my YouTube channel been so successful. Because every time I turn that camera on, I'm coming from a place of, I'm not going to say hurt, but anger, right? That's why you got videos like me holding the slide of the gun while my son's shooting it. That's why you got videos of me putting a potato on a fucking revolver, knowing that this thing could blow up in my hand. It's just it's just me being careless for myself because I'm so used to being careless and not caring for myself. So what's this gonna do to me, right? So it gave me the advantage to go hard, but at the same time, if you really like analyze some of my videos, you probably say to yourself, damn, this dude got a dark sense of humor, right? Which I try to make it look like it was a sense of humor, but nah, hell nah, it was really dark. I'll show you another one. This is when I really started to say to myself, hey buddy, you really need to like relax, right? That's when I said to myself, hey, it's getting dark, my boy. It's really getting dark for you. And you need to come to a realization of what's going on with yourself. But I do realize it, and I've always been an understanding person. I've never been a person to be like, oh, you did this, so I've always been the one to take blame. And I think that's what it taught me, to take accountability. But at the same time, I gotta know when not to be too hard on myself, right? I think we all gotta learn that. What up, what up, what up? So if you younger and you a black dude, man, you doing good, my boy. Just the fact that you even woke up today, my boy, you doing that thing, you heard? And every day you wake up, tell yourself, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go ahead and write this message real quick. I had a phone call. I don't know if the live stopped or what, but we back. But I was saying, if you black though, and you just a black man, wake up every day, man. Tell yourself, I did this, I'm here. The fact that you woke up and you still going, that's it. That's all that matter. A lot of us ain't fortunate to always live a happy life, right? Hey, but look, I want to say this. This is something else. This is off topic. I mean, it's still on topic, but you ever wonder why? Damn, bro, I did a lot in my past, man. I did a lot. Everybody good, Blaze. What up? How you doing, bro? Bro, I did a lot in my past, though. I had to, I grew up fast. A lot of people, say they grew up fast. I grew up fast, man. I've been out in the street. My first time being homeless, right? I was 9 years old. I remember that like it was yesterday. That shit used to be scary. I remember being homeless and leaving after school, right? And we used to sit. I used to have to sit. Ain't nothing, bro. I'm just ranting up here. I used to have to sit outside of the school for 3 hours just so all my friends ain't know I was fucking homeless, right? That shit, I mean, it ain't funny. You see, that's the trauma, me laughing about that. That ain't funny. A 9-year-old gotta sit outside in front of the school 3 hours just so his friends don't follow him home. The fucking small ass car. What kind of car I used to live in was a fucking Jetta or a Golf, one of them little VWs. So at 9, I smoked weed for the first. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna vent to y'all for real. I smoked weed for the first time when I was 9 years old. Oh shit, damn, bro, really? See, everybody got their own battles, you heard? But I'm from Connecticut, but I used to live in Jersey for a little bit. But I used to smoke weed. I started smoking weed when I was 9. I don't know why. I think because my mom, she left when I was 9. So I think like 2 months later. She left like 2 days after my birthday, right? Just one day we woke up, she wasn't there. Cool, right? So I think like 2 months later, I started smoking weed. Not hard, like not a real advocate weed smoker, but enough. So I think that kind of played a fucking bad role on me, right? I used to always be in the streets. I remember being 9 years old, all my friends at school, they'd be home. And it was weird because all my friends, they'll be like coming to school, right? And their parents will come pick them up. You gotta remember, if I'm 9, like in the hood, people have kids young. So sometimes these parents would be like 26, 30, anywhere 26, 30. So the parents would come pick up the kids from school and they all be like, hey, oh, that's that little nigga. Oh, that little nigga in my son class. They knew me because I was the little nigga that was out in the streets with them the night before. You know what I'm saying? 12 to 3 in the morning. Everybody popping ecstasy. I'm over here sneaking, trying to drink Hennessy and shit with them, right? I'm over here a fucking thug, for real. So it's been weird for me, my boy. Shit like that just... But it used to trip me out. At the time, I used to think it was like, damn, I'm in the loop. But now I get older, it tripped me out. I used to walk the streets. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I used to walk the streets and just be a thug. I used to like rob people and shit, and it's fucked up. It's kind of fucked up, right? Me and my boy, we used to rob people. And I remember it like it was yesterday. We would rob somebody, and in the back of my head, I'm saying, damn, I'm putting myself in danger, but I ain't got nobody, right? I don't got nobody. My dad, he worked, but that nigga don't put no attention into me. And what he do? He give me $5. That's what he did. He gave me $5 every morning. He'll give me $5 and be like, you good? Fuck that. He don't even say you good. I wake up, he gone, and it's $5 right there on the dresser. And I know I ain't about to see him until like 12 a.m. So now, damn. Or he'll like leave $5 for me or some shit like, and then I'll be like, I mean, I'm at the time I'm thinking that's love. I'm thinking, damn, my dad been there for me. He really did for me. But $5 a day, that ain't shit, nigga, compared to what I really needed. But yeah, 9, I'll be hanging out with the old niggas. I remember nigga just tripped out, seeing niggas tripping on dust. I never smoked dust, but I be seeing niggas tripped out on dust. And I'm like, I couldn't process this shit. I never knew what was going on. I genuinely couldn't process it at the time. And it did terrify me so much that every time I smelt the dust, I got this like anxiety, this overwhelming feeling of just like nervousness, pure nervousness. I just remember like yesterday, I done had myself in so much damn situations where it's just like, damn, I know I might die today. I don't want to get too deep into things, but it escalated from there. It went from just snatching people chains. I never really snatched purses. I always had a conscious mind to not do things to women. I don't know. I don't know why, but I've never felt like I should do anything to women. I guess I was seeking death, right, in a way, knowing that a woman can't do nothing to me too bad. So I just kind of like always went after guys that I know could do something. I always had this mentality like being young, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I always had this mentality like, nigga, if I'm taking this from you in your face, don't come back to me later on trying to do nothing to me because I just took it. You had the opportunity to do something, right? Dog eat dog world, for real. I feel that, Blaze. And I'm not saying nothing about your dad, but I feel that. I used to put that on my dad too and be like, he a good man. But genuinely, when I grow up, I can't say he a good man because of how I treat my kids. I ain't never had nothing, right? When I had my first kid, I was, 17, right? And I ain't have shit, but I ain't never leave him. And if I did find a job, I make sure I came back every night to him whenever the job over. I make sure, like, I changed, I'm one of those dads, I change diapers all the fucking time. I made bottles. I remember having to hold your baby like this and had a bottle up to your chin like this so the baby could sleep and don't, you know what I'm saying? I know these things. So me genuinely, I can't say my dad was a good person. Do I respect him in a way? Yeah. I'll still be there if he ever need me and call me. But I can't psych myself up to say he was a good person because what adult do that to a kid, right? But fuck all that. So I'll be out in the streets and then like it escalated. 9, now we going to 11. 11-year-old fucking taking ecstasy, right? And they graduated from shit like that. And it wasn't so bad how it is these days where everybody got guns with big ass fucking 30-round mags under it, right? Back in the day, you had your Deuce 5s, your little 22s, the fucking 22 revolvers. We start carrying those around. And again, it wasn't bad. We're like, oh, we got a rival, so we gonna go and slide and shoot. But, I mean, people, you know what you do when you got guns, right? So, I don't know. I seen somebody die my first time when I was 11. I seen my cousin die when I was 11. It was like 3 in the morning. And that shit fucked me up too, but that shit fucked me up. But that goes back to like not caring for yourself, lying to yourself, saying, that's just how it's supposed to be. Oh, this the hood. That's how it go in the hood. That ain't how it go in the hood. Facts, my boy. That's true. It's called A Heart of a Lion. That's true. Hold up. Hello? No, I'm good. I got the water. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, what? Yep, I got him yesterday. My phone ring all damn day. Hello? Oh, I'm on live. Where you at? Oh, you going in there? No, I'm good. Hey, but look, I want to say this too, though. For everything I went through, it made me a thug, right? And it's kind of weird because hey, bro, how it helped though? I mean, sometimes, like I said, I got a girl that I speak to, and she's a psychologist. So I be speaking to her sometimes. I do be feeling like I get stuff out, but I mean, it help in a way. I'm gonna agree with that. It do allow you to feel like you shedding some things, right? That's why I said like I like the caterpillar and the butterfly symbol. It almost puts you through like a metamorphosis stage, right? A metamorphic stage. But I've always been aware of that part of my life, to be transparent with people. I never really hid anything. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm such a tough individual, right? Like, I'm not scared of, I'm not scared of, I'm not saying it like I care, but I'm not scared of nothing, right? Death, that's the least of my worries. I've never been scared of nothing. People don't see me sweat. I've never been overwhelmed in a situation from like being a kid yet, but like being an adult and getting older, I've never been overwhelmed by a situation. But at the same time, I've always been vulnerable, right? I never really cared to tell people how I felt in a way. So I do agree that therapy helped. You know, a lot of people, they say, man, I ain't about to go sit down and talk to no person about my problems. But I was saying, yeah, I live such a thug life, right? I be poisoning my son's brain sometimes. Like the way I talk with him, I be like kind of borderline lying to myself saying, oh, I'm just putting him in a real situation. Cause where we live at, group therapy. Where we live at, we live in like a safe ass place. If anybody got your phone out, your second phone, type in Bend, Oregon, right? It's extremely safe. So I be trying to almost lie to myself saying, damn, I'm sheltering him from the real world too much. So we bring that into our home, right? I don't speak. A lot of people like on YouTube, you might hear me speak to them like that because that's YouTube, right? We got other kids watching. So, you know, I got to be respectful. It's a time and a place for everything. But the way I speak to my son, I'm not like rude to him, but I don't sugarcoat it with him. I don't allow him to swear or any of that, but like I speak to him how I grew up. And it's not that I want him to grow up like a thug, because like I said, we give him both lives. He goes to a very nice, extremely nice school, right? He lives in a wonderful neighborhood. We don't see no kind of crime, but at the same time, we could lose all of that any day. And I don't want him to be naive and just be able to get over, you know, have people get over on him. So it's weird. He ain't never really been in we grew up in a rough and bad area. He went to school in bad areas for a couple years, but he never really like grew up in the hood or just ever seen the worst. So I feel like I kind of not doing him no justice by sheltering him. Yeah, I can walk around here all day and be like everybody else, all these white collar people, and speak, hey, buddy. But we don't speak like that. I give it to him real when I speak. I don't hide nothing from him. And sometimes his mom don't agree with that, right? But I genuinely don't hide nothing from him. Because it's different. With me, people didn't hide things from me. Like I said, I see people get shot. I see dudes out there smoking dust. Nobody hide those things from me. But at the same time, ain't nobody also tell me like, yeah, exactly. Nobody hid those things from me, but at the same time, I ain't had nobody to be like, yo, bro, or dad, I just seen this today. What's that? What's this? You see what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna give him the real, at the same time, I'm gonna also give him the explanation behind it and how to maneuver through those situations. But that's why I got that picture. That's my boy right there. I got two sons, but that's my boy right there. It's crazy, man. I couldn't picture it no other way with him. And he understand everything. I just feel like, you know, I don't want him to be wet and green behind the ears, because people try to get over on you, you know? Especially you got the wicks and everything. People already, every time when I used to go back to my home state and we be in the dead middle of the hood, we always get, oh, I seen you shooting guns, or they pull up on him like, what up, little nigga? You know, and had I not already like let him know how the real world is, that type of shit, he'd probably just be like fucking dizzy and confused. So I just be trying to give him the real. And at the same time giving him real, but the guidance and the comfort to know that you still got somebody. You ain't just getting the negative without having it explained to you. But hey, Blaze, bro, I appreciate you coming back, my boy, and chopping it up. I really do, my boy. I've been low-key the other day, I was on live and I was looking at the mods that I made, and I was like, what the hell Blaze at? But how you doing, Blaze? What you up to, my boy? Oh yeah, if anybody know, I was let me show y'all. them digs. You funny, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna show that. My boy said, get them digs. And you know that video is like 3 million, almost 4 million. That's crazy. And I don't know, I ain't even like that video, to be honest. It's always like that, right? The video that you don't like and you don't anticipate on doing nothing, it always do something. Hey, but I gotta go. Let me show y'all how we rocking in this bitch.